Hello and welcome to NTOP Politics, and today we're going to be talking about the problem with abortion polling. So we have seen polls come out showing that America is such a pro-choice nation, but you see there's a lot of problems with the way these polls are set up, and I'm going to be talking about the problem with these polls in this video. So today we're going to talk, so our first poll we're going to talk about is the Civics poll. So you see 31% want abortion legal in all cases, 29% want illegal in most cases, 27% want illegal in most cases. So you see, you have to look at that word most. The most can be interpreted in two different ways: theoretical probability and experimental probability. Now, if you look at it through theoretical probability, you have most cases, you could see that as being sort of, you can see there's the woman was raped, the woman's life is endangered. That could be two different things, but then you can see that's only like 0.35%, but those could be worth more than the no reason for 75%. So they don't understand, and they push the rape narrative a lot. The rape and woman's life and the incest, they push those a lot when talking about abortion, and many people think that's the majority of cases, but this is a pretty uncommon 75% no reason, and social and economic reasons also a garbage reason for getting an abortion. A lot of people don't even agree with that. I'll be talking about that in a minute. But you see, you look into this and you see that can be interpreted in so many ways. So a lot of people look at it theoretical and because of how it is pushed, but if you look at it experimental, you can see that, and you see a lot of people who have the same opinions could fall in either illegal and most, legal and most, depending on how they understand abortion, how they interpret the question. So that is my thoughts on that. So you see, look at this graph. This is a graph of, so you get more specific. This is how you fix the polling, get a little better. Now you see, this is about the woman cannot afford to have a child. You only have 48 to 45%. You have other cases that was just part of the poll. This is by ABC News. ABC News is a Democrat pollster, but this is only a plurality believe that the woman cannot afford to have a child. You actually like make the poll questions a little better, and you actually make it more specific. Other than there's most cases are pro-choice, pro-life, you actually see that it's not as popular as you think it is. It's only 48%, and I mean, affording a child, it's not a terrible reason. I mean, it's still murder. All of these cases are murder, but there's definitely reasons why someone would want to have that if they are why an average voter, a swing voter, I'm talking about. But I believe it's murder personally. But I'm just talking about polling numbers. But I believe that, and I believe there was another poll that had like abortion on request, like not abortion on request, not like any of these cases. It was like disapproved of, like more than 50%. It was a majority. I'm pretty sure it was. I couldn't find that poll when I was making this, but I'm pretty sure that's how it was. And you see, it's only 48-45 for the woman cannot afford it. So that's pretty crazy. And there's just one more thing. He's talking about the trimesters. 60% wanted legal in the first trimester. I'm assuming that's when most of the problems occur. You have 28% second trimester. And yeah, you see the support for it plummets. You get more specific in the questions, and you see abortion is less and less popular than people think. You see, you have the Roe vs. Wade question. 69% do not want it overturned, but I mean, most people don't understand things about the court. I don't really understand the court. So I can understand why people wouldn't be hesitant to overturn Roe versus Wade if they don't really understand everything about the court. This is obviously the court understands how it works, but the general public they don't really understand it. So that is my thoughts on abortion polling. You can see there's tons of problems with it, how people interpret the questions, and you see that if you get more specific, you'll actually see it is not as popular. People do not support abortion on request. It is unpopular, and this is not going to hurt Republicans in the midterms. It's not going to help Democrats. It's not going to make it a blue wave because they overturned Roe versus Wade. 70% support it. That you just look into all these questions, you look into everything wrong with this, and you see that it is not going to hurt Republicans. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.